What's up, everyone? Another Void back with more Factorio for you, episode 7. And it's been a few days since I've recorded the previous episode because I wanted to get my city blocks just right. And I got some basic ones set up. We'll be doing some more tweaking today and building some more city blocks. So we're going to get to that. The previous episode, we got this iron patch in to make sure that our base 1.5 little mini bus here continues to operate. So that was good. We were having issues there, I think. Iron was about to run out, basically. Now our forge isn't up and running again. We added a third iron forge. Again, we've got lots of iron plate now. Everything's coming in just right. And now we can start expanding. I'm going to skip base 2 and go right to base 3. So for those who don't know, here's kind of how I do it. Base 1 is really me kind of hand loading things, right? Which, we did that for a little while. I think episode 1 and 2 maybe was base 1. Base 1.5 is actually having a bus and feeding stuff from the forges into just some automation, right? That's base 1.5. In the previous seasons, I've done base 1.5 for a lot longer, and I got like a lot of different things on base 1.5's bus. And then I went to base 2. Base 2 is a larger bus with trained in iron ores and stuff. Is when we start setting up the train network and everything. And then we just have a giant bus with a huge mall, okay? Mart, whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to skip that because base 3 is city blocks. And usually I wait till robots for that or something like that. That's kind of the plan. But I'm going to skip base 2 because I don't want to make another giant bus. I want to skip buses. I don't want to have buses now. Base 3 is going to be train delivered items. It's going to be modular, right? City blocks. So then what we'll do is when we get to bots, we'll do base 3.5, which will be, instead of trains will be on the larger system, maybe still bringing in ore, stuff like that. But bots will be doing a lot more of the action as far as assembly, moving plate around and stuff, maybe. I might still use trains for massive plate trains or something like that, plate inputs, maybe. We'll see, but we'll get to 3.5 once we get robots. So what we're going to do today is we're going to set up the ore depot. So I'm going to have an ore depot in base 3.0 that's going to contain coal and other stuff. Well, actually, probably still will no matter what we do. But we're going to use coal still for power and our furnaces, right? Our forges. So coal's going to be a big deal. So we're going to put coal in the depot. I don't know if it'll stay there. Probably when we build larger depots, it won't. We get to base 3.5, base 4.0. I'm not really sure what I'm calling it yet. We'll have the larger city blocks. We're going to use smaller ones right now. And then we might not have we will have a coal depot, but it'll be for stuff like refueling trains and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to build an ore depot. Then we're going to tap another coal node because you can see this one's getting a little low at 200K. And the only one we have within our walls currently is this 1 million patch, which is not very much. Pretty quickly after that, we're going to have to hit this 8.8. But I'm kind of waiting because I don't want to wall off any more space. And that would be really difficult. We'd have to make a giant wall right here. I'm just not feeling it. We might be able to do something there when we expand again. There's a lot of great coal nodes up here, but I would probably just go out and make a little base, like just put some guns and stuff, so we can get a train back and forth. And I wouldn't even protect the train and just let it run through here unprotected. Probably be fine. So that's kind of the plan here. We're gonna ore depot, tap the north coal node, build a coal power supply station. So once we tap that, we'll bring it into the depot here. Then we're going to do a coal receiving station right here for the power plant. It'll receive in, and we'll expand this power plant to our heart's content. I don't plan on doing solar. I'm going to skip straight to nuclear. So we're going to have this coal plant for a long time. Then after that, we're going to tap this iron node that I want to say is right here. We're going to try to clear this out so we can make space for, city blocks and stuff in the future. And then build some massive forges probably over here because we need to start making a forge, right? So we can supply. What I'm going to do for city blocks is I'm going to have assembly plants, right? So to supply these assembly plants with raw materials. Then we're going to tap a copper node so we can do the same thing, build a copper node forge and stuff like that. I don't know how far we're going to get. We will see. So let's start building our first city block here. So see, my city blocks are going to be 98 by 98. But for the interim period, for base 3, I'm going to use quarter blocks because they're too big. I don't have enough space for that. So what we're going to do, I've got 2 of them right now. I've got this guy who is just power poles, and that's it. And then I've got a guy with just train line, like just back and forth train line, okay? So very basic setup. I'm going to be adding in stops and everything as we go, and I'll save those blueprints. But for now, this is what we've got. So why don't we start with the train connection here? And you can see it's on a grid because city blocks should be on a grid. Why don't we start it here? And then we'll extend it to here, because the reason I'm saying we should extend it is because, let's go look down here real fast. Actually, let's start connecting the lights and stuff so we can see when it's dark. So let's get this connected over really fast so that we can get lights, build it at nighttime and stuff. Just by hand we'll do it. I'm also going to ghost out a lot of this stuff, but I probably won't build it until it's either necessary or we have bots, because I don't want to spend a lot of time working on like hand building stuff that I don't even need. So obviously we need this because it's supplying our power down here and lights and stuff. And we're going to need it to see. So this is fine with me. We're going to build a station here anyway. So again, this is kind of, and this is what I'm saying, like, this is very slow. So again, I don't want to spend too much time here. Actually, yeah, that's because we overlapped it. I actually set up the lights purposely so when they overlap, it will do something like this. You can see there's kind of some duplication here. I don't mind that. It lets me know where, it lets these city blocks kind of overlap. I think that's a big design thing you need to do with city blocks, is the power poles need to overlap, or some part of it needs to overlap. So you don't have two power poles sitting right next to each other on a city block. You just use the same one from previous, right? If you can tell, if we look at this really quickly, my power poles extend over the line on my block. And that way, when I plop another one right next to it, it doesn't add 3 more poles on this side. Let's say if I was doing it here, it just uses the poles that are already there, right? And I'll show you when I plop another one down how that works. I should have done that while we were doing it. All right, all our power poles are in and stuff like that. Let's start building this track, and then we can start figuring out how we're going to build. And I have some track. I don't have that much. Let's just build it right there. Let's just do this. There we go. And then let's put a signal in while I'm here. I just generated some signals to kind of do this stuff off camera. But yeah, and again, I don't know why it's not doing the first part here. That's kind of strange. So we'll have to probably generate more not too shortly after this. I'm also doing a lot more hand building right now because I don't really care about that bus. I don't want to spend, like, I feel like in the previous season, I think we're on episode, I want to say like 40 or something. Or is it 50? Something pretty high. And I was still on base 2. I was just getting to base 3. And I had this massive mall, which really helped. But also, like, I spent a lot of time building the mall when I could have just been, like, I'm just not even going to use it after a certain amount of time, right? If I'm just doing a whole bunch of modular stuff, then that mart is going to become useless. And it becomes useless, I think, when you get bots. Because then bots can fill you up, like Logi bots. All right, there we go. There's the initial, that's the main line for now. My first main line for trains will be 2 lines, right? And then after a while, when I get to like base 4, which is really massive, I'll probably have a 4-line, a main line, right? 2 one way, 2 the other way. I think that'll help a lot. All right, so the way I want to do this is we're going to have 2 more blocks up here, but they're going to be regular blocks. So let's get to the just generic blocks. And you can see how it overlaps, right? I'm using the previous lighting or the previous power poles. This is going to be the depot. That's the depot, right? So what I want to do is I'm going to pull trains off and park them and then unload the ore here. And then I'm going to reload it over here. This will be like the receiving ore area, and that'll be the delivery ore area, I think. Now, if I can get both of them into this space, I will, but I don't think I can. So let's just start pulling this off immediately. And then what I'll do with this, I really would like to do it off this guy. I don't know why you're skipping it. Maybe I do it from here then. Because I would like to pull, see how it's, yeah, that's fine. I want to get this as fast as I can. So this is going to go straight up, actually. That's actually perfect. Just go straight up, right? Because we're going to have a whole bunch of dudes in here. So then I'm going to curve it as soon as possible. Nah, that's not great. Let's do it again from here. So if we do this, yeah, I think it's that. Let's try it from here, guys. Or let's just try it from here. There we go. This is going to be coal. I don't know how long it's going to be. We'll figure that out when we put a train deep stop on it. Now, the way we're doing it, we could have double-headed trains that don't go back and forth. I think that's better because the way I was doing it in previous seasons with one stop like that, you can only ever have one train in there, and it's not scalable. If this method I can have multiple trains at different stations. I could just expand it, right? So in the future, I'm going to want to place down a city block. Let's say it's 98 by 98. And then I'm going to want to be able to scale the amount of trains that can come in there, right? Scale that stop. So for now, though, we'll just do double-headed trains. So that means we don't have trains, do we? Do we have trains? We have trains, correct? Yeah, we have trains. Can we make trains? We need engines. So why don't I go fill the engine thing up? In fact, I'm going to make that into a build. I didn't have that on my list, but let's do it real quick. Let's just put make, because we need trains. Automate engines. Oops, I didn't spell that correctly. So I have a, since I don't have the to-do list, it's a mod, which really sucks, kind of. I'm doing all this in Excel on my old Factorio file. It's linked in the video description if you want to check it out. It's just information about my seed, old mods from past seasons. Sorry, I can't even talk today. And then what I've been doing this season and what's coming up. So you could actually, if you're seeing this video, you could probably look at it and you might see a couple episodes ahead. I'm not exactly positive. Okay, let's build this really fast. It's going to need engines and gears and steel. Let's put something on that side because it looks like this side is a little bit more clogged up than the other guys. So let's do that real quick. Let's just clean this up. I did that just so I could build a car real fast. But now we've built a car. Okay, so we want a bunch of number 2s. So let's put this down here. We don't have that many. Let's get number 2s. Ooh, that ate a bunch of them. So let's build some more, I guess. Assemblers. Did that eat our gears? Not insanely, not severely. Okay, so we're going to want probably 8 of these. I'm just going to guess, but for right now, we'll just make 4. No, engines. Oh, I'm not even going to look at that, but dude. Engines. Where are you? Where are the engines? They got to be right here. No, components? Yeah, there they are. I'll do that off camera, I guess. All right. So these guys need steel, gears, and pipe. So we need to make pipe first. So why don't we make pipe? Like, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to make things as we need them, right? So we're going to make pipe and we'll make elbows at the same time because we need those as well. We're going to box this stuff. That's just plate, no big deal. And then we can use this guy to feed the elbows, right? Why don't we just make the elbow build literally across from it? So we'll just say this is, well, let's do it the way we usually would do it. Let's put 2 of these down because I can't tell where it needs to be, right? And then copy. Well, let's make this one like that first. Like, I don't want to get this right. There we go. We'll make that a thing. So what we'll do there, obviously, we're going to need fast inserters for these because I think, wait, what's the, every 2 seconds. So we can use slow inserters. Good. Because fast inserters are a pain in the ass. I have to make them by hand. Then we're going to need long hands. We don't have that many. Let's make some more. I think we're going to need long hand. Well, I'd rather do that modularly. I really don't want to put it on a bus. I'm only doing bus stuff because I have to. It's not because I want to. So this is going to produce... Oops. God damn it. This is going to produce something coming back. So this is going to be underground, right? Plate and... Okay, yeah, we can do that. Which means we need this guy for here. And it's every 4 seconds. Which means we're going to need a lot. We're going to need fast inserters on this. Every 4 seconds we need 10 pipe. That's probably going to need fast. Okay, let's put it down here though, because it's just better. Yeah, we'll put them like that. Let's put these guys like that. So let's copy this. And we'll put it... Oh, no. This goes here. So I don't need to copy it. It's just right here. There we go. All right, that build's done. Let's copy this build. This is a much more simple build. And then he's going to put it right back on there because he's going to use the other side. Oh, no, he's not. Is he? He's not putting it back yet. This is going to not work that well. We need to be able to do underground. Okay, so these guys are putting it down, and these guys can pick it up. And we need fast, right? So the fast guys will be here. Okay, we got nothing left. Let's just keep working on this. I think I mean, portable solar panel could be good. Inserter capacity bonus would be good. Let's do that, actually, because now we have stackable inserters. Those are going to be really great for our ore depots and stuff. Let's get that, I guess. It doesn't really matter what we pick now because we don't need any of this stuff. Let's get that, I guess. Then let's just start picking stuff up. Actually, explosive might be... Nah, it doesn't really matter. Just want to make sure... Oh, well, it's unlocking stuff that's not red-green. We're almost done with red-green. All right, that means these are going to have to go in. Well, wait, that's how they're going to dump it out as well. I wanted to use that line for dumping, too, for the other side. Okay, I think I got it. So the way I changed it was I needed track on this one more than I needed it on the other one. So this guy is still going to have to filter pick up, right? But he only needs one. We don't need two of those guys now. This guy's going to drop. This guy picks up, plate, right? So this is done. I think this is good. We've got enough space for poles and everything. And then this guy just makes pipe. So we might actually have to extend this guy out because I don't think there's going to be enough pipe. So why don't we extend the pipe build? Do we need to extend the whole thing or just the pipe? I feel like we only need to extend the pipe. I don't know if I want more underground. So let's just copy this and let's get it in again. And we don't need these, right? Because we have the inside ones. So that'll give me this. Let's do this up here. Right? And there we go. We got that. And then we got these. We don't need that. Then we got these guys. Great. The lights. Cool. The power poles. Nice. And then we don't need this power pole. Just the inserter dudes. And then the longhand guys. And those longhand guys have to be up here because that guy is picking it up. So I was going to put it here. But see, this guy would never get any then. Well, if he was the end. So I think that's good. Let's just build these guys here. I don't know. I guess we could just do that and then say you're making pipe. That's fine. It's better just to run it along like that. There we go. All right, now we're gonna have pipe and underground. There, we don't have to make them anymore. Great. And then we're gonna put them in a box. A box? We don't have any boxes. We don't have that kind of a box. Okay. It's gonna go into a box, which is pretty cool that this will go right there. Great. That's what I want anyway. And then, oh, we need two boxes because we can't set these, remember? So that's fine. Here, what we'll do instead is we'll have two boxes. And one of them is going to have to go back out. So why don't we make this guy... Is that where it is? No, it's down here. We'll make that guy the pipe guy because we're going to have to put this back on the belt. Well, if I do it to here... If I do this, I can split it and go that way. Actually, I probably want to do it right there. And split it to the inside bus, right? Now this guy is going to have to come up right here. But we're going to have to merge this. So before I screw with that, let's go with the inside thing. Actually, we're going to go... This is as soon as we could do it. Actually, that won't work. Why don't we do it here? Actually, let's go a little bit further back. Okay, that's our input. That's our output too. We got to make sure we have those boxes lined up right. So this guy's just going to be like coming up right there and going in right there. Right? There we go. Okay, so that's how that works. Now we know what we can do over here. Because what I want to do is I want to get a thing right here and then just peel this off in this direction for pipes. Right? And this is gears. I think we need gears too. We're going to need steel. Right? Let's put this out here. It's going to be right here. This is going to be engines. Well, it's actually a type 2 here. And it's going to be engines, right? It's going to be pipe, gears, and steel. No problem. So this is perfect, actually. So that means this guy is just going to do that. That's it. Then he comes down here. And then we're going to get another set of filtered guys right here. Although I don't know if we need fast, but we'll see. This guy is going to do... well, this guy can do underground, because remember, we already split this off, so... and this guy can do regular pipe. Now we can say, we want 4 stacks, probably. But for underground, we really just need 1 stack. Maybe 2. Let's get 2. We might need 2. It's probably unlikely that we have 2 or need 2. But that's it. Let's let it rip now. Let's put this in. There we go. Let's connect this. There, that build should start working now. This guy might need... No, he should fill up. This guy should fill up. Oh, he's making it super fast. Okay, we do need these guys. We need fast inserters here. I don't like using them because, again, I have to make them by hand, and they just take a little bit more. Oh, maybe we can't do this many. Is this guy eating all the plate? That's okay. They're both working, so I guess I don't care that much. We have to get some power down here. And then a light. There we go. Okay, good. All right. This is working. Oh, no, we don't want that. No, 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 no. Filter. Filter just pipe. We want just pipe over here. So we'll pick this up. We'll just dump it. There we go. So we don't need underground right now. Let's give it to this guy. Cool. All right. No, we want just... What are you doing? Other direction. Jesus. All right, cool. Again, we don't need all that. There we go. All right, this guy's just getting pipe. This is not a lot of pipe. And it's only on one side. So this is going to take a little bit. Plus, the underground guys are eating it right now. So these guys aren't even getting any. A little bit back there, not much. All right, let's start working on this next build now. It's a three build, right? And it's really steel and gears that need to be on the same line. And then we're going to want pipe. So let's get a steel thing. Actually, let's start here. We want that right here, right? Well, we probably want it like this. Well, again, let's copy. There we go. We're going to want to do that, I bet you. Just our regular build, right? Although then we can only have one guy. Well, we don't. It's okay. These take forever to build. So I think this should be fine. There we go. Again, I'll just put 4 for now. We're going to need billions of these things because we need trains, and I'm not going to make one for trains. I'll do that later. I want 1.5. This bus area to be the minimum I need to get the job done. So this guy, he's going to split again, right? As we like to do, and then he's going to do an underground to somewhere. I don't really know where we want to go with it yet. So that means steel has to come up right here, like we always do. Like, oops, like that. Now we know where steel's going. It's gonna have to go under right here, because we don't make those guys go under, right? All right, now we know where we need the steel thing to be. I don't have any more splitters. It sucks. Let's make more. I need undergrounds too. All right, great. Let's go get some more belt. Again, this is literally minimal. Just like, so I don't have to make stuff by hand as little as possible here. Okay, splitters right there. And for now, I don't think we're going to need to go under, so let's just... Yeah, I don't need to go under. Let's just do this. There we go. And let's break it right there. Actually, it's already broken, so that's fine. And then let's put this guy in. That's fine with me too. Which means this guy is going to have to come out up right here. Oh, that sucks. Why don't we do it this way? Why don't we do this? And give us some space right here to work with this guy. We'll just snake this over a little bit. There. So this guy, I can think he can just run through and go up. Right? We don't even need this. Just do that. Perfect. Except he's going to have to snake back over. Can I go under? Oh, God, look at that. It's glorious. That's going to be the return. Right? Okay. All right. This is looking good. I think this is pretty easy. The returns are going there. Very simple. Very, very simple. Now this guy is going to have to pick up here. Oops, wrong. It's got to go in one more. Right? It's got to go right here. He's picking up pipe. And that means we got probably a fast inserter right here. Oh, I don't have any more. Damn it. And then we're going to need more longs after that too. Let's just go get another stack of these guys. I did not plan doing this, so... But it is what it is, man. We got to get these done, and I don't... Engines take forever to make, so I really don't want to be crafting them all day long. to make my trains and stuff. I want them to be ready to go. That's not right. It's supposed to go down here. Okay. All right. That's the build. Now let's power it. If I can, I'd like to power, like, no, I can't. Yeah, I can. That covers the whole thing. I love the larger poles. It's so nice. And then lights. And then we just have to power this thing. We're going to want something down here. Let's just power it like that. It's going to start. Let's get this running. There we go. All the way up and all the way back. Nice. That should get us engines. This might not be big enough. We might want more of these, but maybe not too. I mean, we can put it one more down. It's not that big of a deal. Again, we're going to kill this anyway, so who cares? Oops, that's not what I want. That. Okay. Cool. I don't need fast, though. Let's just do regular. There we go. And then I only want a stack. I don't need more than a stack. A stack is 50, so that's plenty, man. I'm going to extend this anyway. No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I don't want to mess with our power and stuff. Let's look at power. Oh, we're doing well. We're doing really well, probably because the forges are sort of turned off. All right, we have engines now. They're going to take a second to come in, though. I just really need enough to make, like... Oh, I have a bunch. I must have... oh, when I picked up the other engines. Great. So let's make a couple locomotives. Again, that's going to eat a lot of engines. Maybe I want 2 stacks of this. Let's get 2 stacks. 100 would be better, because that just ate a ton of these things. Oh, it's 20 engines per. Yeah, we're going to need 100. That's only 5 engines. Yeah, that's fine for now. Cars. We're going to need way more cars. Let's get a resupply, and then I can make some cars. Now, an interesting thing to note here is that we haven't had any biter attacks since I built the big base. So we're way ahead of the schedule there, I think, which is pretty cool. Steel. I didn't get steel or plate. Now, I don't know how long that'll last. I hope it lasts a long time, but we will see, because it may just be, that I think we're going to stay ahead of the curve, though. I think we're going to stay ahead of the curve. I've played enough that I don't think we're going to get surprised, which is good, but we will see. Oh, man, there's some undergrounds. Oh, I'm just probably going to blow that up anyway. Who cares? All right, steel. Let's get like 3 stacks. And then for this guy, we need to rob it. Yeah. Okay, now let's make some of these cars. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need kind of a lot of this stuff right in the beginning, because we're going to set up a bunch of trains right away. That's why I'm thinking we maybe need more than 2 stacks of engines at a time. But it should be fine. Yeah, we're almost at a stack, so I think it should be fine. I'm just going to... Do I need more? Before I go do anything, that'll only make 1 engine. Let's get... How many more cars can I make? A bunch. So let's just get another stack of engines. Let's make 2 more engines. Then I'll put whatever I have back, which is kind of a lot. So I don't want to tax our system too heavily, since it's not very big. The system is just the right size, just big enough. So yeah, let's not mess with it too much. Let's just let it kind of chill for a while. All right, cool. Now we're back over here on the depot. Let's check this. Yeah, power's still good. It's not great, but it's good. We're going to build this depot now. Probably should have checked also if I have what I need to make more stops. Oh, yeah. Okay. I have plenty of materials now. Okay, so we've got actually enough to make a full train. Let's get more stops. Let's just get 5 more. And I also want to let's just get more signals while we're here, just because I don't want to craft them up later. All right, so incoming, it's going to need 6. So I think it's going to be something like that. Well, couldn't reach, you little bastard, you little bastard. Now, let's place down the cars. So, okay, locomotives, we probably don't need to make a thing. Let's just do like that. Build a locomotive. Nice. Okay, nice. Let me go get a lot more coal, because now we're going to be feeding stuff coal. And well, I'm in the middle of a video, so let's see if we can actually just use the trunk here. Yeah, we have enough coal. Let me load up on coal so I can feed these guys. Coal used to burn a lot slower in these things. For some reason now, it burns it a lot faster. But we'll just give it a little bit for now. Not going to worry too much about it. I could actually feed it wood, but I think for now we'll just leave it alone. All right, so it's got fuel. Let's get cars on it. Again, we're going 2-4 system here. Yeah, that's not big enough. Oh wait, we got to drive into the station. So we'll say this station, our first station, is going to be called demand, right? It's a demand. It offloads items, right? It's incoming, inbound, and outbound. We'll say inbound or coal depot. There we go. Okay, inbound or coal depot. Now let's put this train on that. Let's say at a station, inbound core. Let's do it, and then go there. Nice. First trains, baby. That looks good. Now I have more space to work with when I just turn this straight in, because I don't need it to do anything else. All I need it to do is get here. But do we want to centralize this? I think for the depot we don't want to. Because remember, I want to send it back out real quick. Okay, so I'm going to keep working on this. I know this is funky. Like, the signaling is going to be wild right there. But I want a train every 3 spaces of track. That's what I would really like to do. I don't know if that's going to necessarily work, but that's okay. I'm going to draw a few more of these. This will be 3 stations. I don't know where that's going to end up. I'm probably going to draw it backward, though. I'm going to do it like this, and then just try to draw it in like that and see what works. Like, there we go. That works. Even though it looks a little odd to me. Maybe I can go out a little bit with it. Maybe one more. Like, maybe I can do that and then do it from here. Maybe, yeah, there we go. That looks a little more natural. Okay. That means this should be able to go all the way up here as far as I want it to go. And we should be able to pull one in. Do I not have any more track? Probably not. Okay. So this is the start of each of the depot entrances. That doesn't work that well, but it works well enough. That's the only way I can make this work right here. So we'll use it. So that means the train, the 4-stop has to be, well, it's going to have to be out here. It's going to have to be like way out here. I don't know if we can use 3. You might have to use 4 blocks on this. I hope not. I really hope not. We're also going to have junctions right in and outside of this depot so that the trains can turn around and stuff. All right, that means this guy's going to have to move. So why don't we copy him? Let's see. Where would that go? About there? That's 5 train. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably there. And then let's copy the settings. Okay, cool. Let's kill this. There we go. Yep, that's the very edge. All right, cool. Now we know what we need to do for these. This has to go out one more, I think. Great. Now we can just copy settings, and I'll say, and this is not coal now. It's going to be, this is going to be iron, right? Iron. Great. Then we drag this one out. We only have one more ore, which is uranium, but we don't need that for a little while. But this will be the depot for that too. Okay, great. The depot is relatively set up. We're almost out of time. That kind of stinks. We'll have to finish the rest of this next time. I didn't know this would take so long. I'm going to finish the rest of these tracks and stuff offline, off camera. Then I'm going to copy all this stuff because we're going to need these kind of train setups in more spaces. Like for ore pickup, when we get larger, like 4.0, base 4.0 smelts, or I mean forges and everything. So I'll copy this. And our train is right in the middle, which is kind of cool. That's what we wanted anyway. So that's pretty neat. Again, we will probably have to have another set of blocks for the receiving of the ore, right? To come in and supply and leave. This is for dropping off. The other one's for supply, right? This is for inbound. The other one's outbound. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. It might be a little short. I might cut a lot of this, but we'll see. I will see you on the next one. Stay frosty.